Why is spaced repetition the best way to improve memory? Imagine trying to remember a new phone number. You might repeat it several times in a row, but it often slips away quickly. Now, picture reviewing that number over days or weeks. Which method helps you remember better? Spaced repetition is a way of reviewing information at specific intervals that grow longer over time. Instead of cramming all at once, you revisit the material just before you are likely to forget it. This timing helps your brain strengthen the memory more effectively. When you learn something new, your memory of it is fragile and can fade fast. Repeating the information too soon or too often in a short period is called massed practice, and it often leads to quick forgetting. Spaced repetition works by spacing out reviews, which helps move the memory from short-term to long-term storage. This method aligns with how our brains naturally learn. When you review information just as your memory begins to weaken, it acts like a reminder, reinforcing the neural pathways involved. This process makes the memory more durable and easier to recall later. Research shows that people who use spaced repetition remember more and forget less over time. For example, students who used this method scored higher on tests than those who studied intensively in one sitting. This pattern holds true across many subjects, from languages to science and even skills like playing an instrument. Neurologically, spaced repetition keeps the brain more engaged during learning. It prevents the decrease in brain activity that happens when the same stimulus is repeated too often in a short time. Instead, the brain stays active and alert, which helps solidify the memory. Modern spaced repetition tools, like apps, make this process even easier. They track what you know well and what you need to review more often. This personalized approach saves time and makes learning more efficient. Spaced repetition is helpful for everyone, no matter your age or memory ability. It has been used to assist people with memory problems, like those with early signs of dementia, to keep important information longer. In everyday life, this method fits perfectly with how we naturally learn. It encourages steady, manageable study sessions that build knowledge gradually. This makes learning less stressful and more effective. In short, spaced repetition works because it matches how our brains naturally strengthen memories over time. It boosts neural connections, reduces forgetting, and makes recall easier. That is why it is considered one of the best ways to improve memory and keep information accessible for the long run.